tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Hi everyone, welcome to Dharma Earth's Dose of Dharma, and this is your Dose of Dharma for today. So let us go to the third factor of well-spoken speech, which is pleasant. What is pleasing and not displeasing? According to Venerable Vankissa, pleasant speech is very easy. Speech that is welcomed, gladly welcomed, and words that bring nothing bad and is pleasing to others. So this is pleasant speech, one of the factors of well-spoken speech. Then the last one is truth. And Venerable Vankissa says, truth indeed is deathless speech. That is an ancient principle. The good and the dharma, good people say, are established upon truth. Now I would like to elaborate a little bit about this. I would like to bring up one sutta from the Anguttara Nikaya, chapters of 4, sutta number 183, which is called the Discourse on the Herd. So long story short, one time there was a Brahmin who went to the Buddha, and then he paid respect to the Buddha, and then after that he told the Buddha that, the Buddha, he hold the view that there is no fault when one speaks about the sin. Such was seen by me. No fault when one speaks about the hurt. Such was heard by me. No fault when one speaks about the sense. Such was sensed by me. No fault when one talks about the cognize, saying such was cognized by me. So what do you think the Buddha replied? Did the Buddha agree to it? Well, the Buddha replied, I do not say, Brahmin, that everything sin should be spoken about. Nor do I say that nothing sin should be spoken about. And the Buddha also says the same for the other three. Do not say that everything hurt should be spoken about. Nor does the Buddha say that nothing hurt should be spoken about. Do not say that everything sensed should be spoken about. Nor does the Buddha say that nothing sensed should be spoken about. The Buddha do not say that everything cognized should be spoken about. Nor does the Buddha say that nothing cognized should be spoken about. So what does the Buddha really want to say about this? And Buddha goes on to elaborate in the sutta. If you guys are interested, you guys can read the sutta, but I'll make a summary for all of you here. So basically the Buddha is saying that, when you want to say something out, these are the case when you want to say something out. If unwholesome dharmas increase and wholesome dharmas decrease, then you shouldn't say it. And if something you want to say, there's something that you want to say, if unwholesome dharmas decrease and wholesome dharmas increase, then you should say it. Then, if something that you think you shouldn't say, but you should contemplate, if unwholesome dharmas increase and wholesome dharmas decrease when you do not say it, then you shouldn't say it. Then, when there's something that you think you shouldn't say, but if you look at the effect, if unwholesome dharmas decrease and wholesome dharmas increase, then you shouldn't say. So, the art of speaking is not just saying whatever you want, whatever it is. It should be like that. Yes, it is this way. Not always like that. So, the Buddha's teaching on the principles of speaking, whether something needs to be spoken or doesn't need to be spoken. One of the factors to consider is whether wholesome dharmas increase when you say or do not say it, or unwholesome dharmas increase or decrease when you say it or do not say it. So the consideration of wholesome dharmas and unwholesome dharmas are one of the factors that decide whether you should talk about it or don't talk about it, or talk about it at a later time. So it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Then let us see what kind of speech can increase wholesome dharmas and decrease unwholesome dharmas. There are many types of subhasita in the text. There's also another sutta in the Anguttara Nikaya, chapters of 5, Sutta 198. So the Buddha says 5 factors for good speech and blameless speech. So what are the 5? One is timely. The second is true. Third is spoken softly and gently. And fourth, it brings benefit. And number 5, spoken with a mind full of love, full of metta, like that. So when we are practicing and perfecting the craft of speech, the art of speaking, it is good if we can consider all these factors and try to meet all these factors and try to train ourselves to always live out giving speech or uttering words that are in accordance with these factors. Then you will see how much benefit that you can get when your speech always resonates with these factors. Okay, so alright, so hopefully this sharing has been beneficial to all of you, and may all of us be able to cultivate good speech and speech that is always bringing wholesome qualities to increase and causing unwholesome qualities to decrease, and also fulfill the 5 factors of a good speech, or these 4 factors of a good speech. And hopefully with this all of us can really live out the quality of a well-spoken speech all of the time, and may we be able to reap the benefits of these blessings that the Buddha taught. So with this, I wish all of you to be well, peaceful and happy, and may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain path, fruition and Nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.